What up? What up? It's Monday, and y'all are live and direct with another episode of the Game Winning Drive podcast. I'm your host, Il Brown, along with not co-host. We are all family. Jay Hollins, CO, Liz, G Cozy. What it do? Belated Happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I hope
belated
all the
Happy
men
Father's
out there
Day.
ain't washed your balls or nothing and just sat there and didn't do nothing and got a
No.
nice meal.
Thanks for the visual. Thanks for the
Yeah.
visual.
All right. Look, you just
That's
sat on
right.
your couch stewing.
Just stewing in all the manly juices possible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, and on that note,
At least one day out of the year, right?
One day out of the year, just balls smelling like Grey Poupon. That's all I ask.
No.
Damn.
All right, Jay. I know you lathered up over there like a Knicks fan in
my
Madison
God,
Square
foaming
Garden
at the mouth.
after Game 5.
Man, let's go.
All right, man. It's some good BS already going on. I saw the notes and I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all gonna cook tonight. Let's go. Let's go."
Bro, listen.
let's go.
So CBS Sports, Cody Nagel or whatever your name is, he did his
Nagel. I don't even know.
Which college defenses are built to dominate. A statistical deep dive into all 138 FBS teams. And I'm good with that, right? But as I go through this list, UCF is number 10. Are you kidding me? Like nobody last season said, "Oh my God, UCF's defense is just gonna be so dominant when they come back." You got Oregon ranked at 35.
Vanderbilt is at 5.
I got to go with some of these rosters. This is crazy.
Vanderbilt is at 5.
Bro, listen.
Crazy.
There is not, and even more insulting. And I'm a guy who despises Ohio State. There's not 50 defenses better than Ohio State's defense.
Wow.
It just is not. You got them at 51. Who is this guy?
They just had 3 players drafted in the first round.
He's somebody that they hired to get people like you riled up. That's who he is.
No, me and Dude got a box. That's what I'm on. What did you own, bro?
It just makes no sense.
Bro, the top 20 is
Colorado?
Penn State.
Okay, I just have a question. Do you agree that Texas Tech is number 1, though?
No.
I don't know about them number 1. I'll give them top 5, but
top 5,
1.
top 10 for sure, but 1 is crazy.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I feel some hostility. Who would be your number 1, Cozy?
Who would be my personal number 1?
Your personal number 1.
I'm just looking at this list. I don't even know who I would put at number 1.
Okay, Jay, who would you put? I'm going to come back to you, Cozy. Jay, who would you pick?
I would go Ohio State.
At number 1?
Yep.
Okay.
I would go at number 2. I would probably go Indiana. At 3, I would go Oregon. At 4, I would go Texas Tech because they're returning some guys. I don't quite know. Maybe Miami at 5.
You think Miami's better? Do you think Miami's better than Texas A&M?
Defensively, absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
Returning defense, absolutely. Listen, nobody was talking about Texas A&M's defense. They was talking about how high-powered the offense was. There's certain teams where both sides of the ball get discussed. Those teams being Indiana, those teams being Oregon, those teams being Ohio State, those teams being Texas Tech. Both, like how well-rounded they were on both sides of the ball, and the guys that they're returning have been talked about so much. So to see this, UCF, Kansas at number 8, Vanderbilt is 5, bro. How?
Makes no sense to
Bill,
me.
what do you
Makes
think?
no sense.
Because it doesn't make a lot of sense based on what we saw.
Vanderbilt is actually 6. They put 5 twice. Texas A&M is
Okay.
5.
They
Oh, yeah.
put them in there twice.
They couldn't even do that,
Okay, so then
right?
that tells us everything we need to know about this list.
Right.
That is crazy. So I got my top 5 goes. I'm going Notre Dame at 1.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Notre Dame at 1. I got Oregon at 2. Ohio State at 3. I'll give Texas Tech. They can rush the hell out of the passer. I'll give Texas Tech
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
And
So
give me. I'll take. You know what? I'll take Michigan at 5.
listen, that's my Michigan's my sleeper this year because Kyle Whittingham gonna get them boys together.
Yeah, and
I'm a,
they
I'm a
they they
firm
got
believer
some dogs on that defense.
that he gonna get. And I was gonna ask you, did you make Oregon your number 2 because they returning the whole D line?
Yeah, absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely.
yeah, that whole D line is coming back.
The whole
Like
D line is
nobody
coming
left.
back.
No, like Tatum and Mateo are playing out their senior year.
Yep,
Amari Washington is coming back. Like Big Bear Alexander, they all like, no, we back.
100%, man. That D line is gonna be lathered up. They're gonna be ready to
What
close
the
out a
hell
lot of
just
games.
happened here? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
Okay, you
froze.
just can't see me. Cool.
and
Yeah, we can hear
Cozy disappeared. He'll be back.
you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my picture disappeared, but I'm gonna keep going and I have my picture back in a second. But I'm
we
gonna keep
we
going.
can
So
see
y'all
you.
can-
We see a picture
Oh,
of
for
you.
real?
yeah, we
You're
see a
Well,
not
picture on
frozen.
our end.
and now we do.
Okay. All right, cool. That'll work. So yeah, that's it. That list stinks. Uh
Yeah,
I
that
would
list is
like
not
to
it.
yeah, this list is ass. So we gonna move right along. I thought this was a fun take. College football top 10 backup QBs in 2027. I thought this was kind of fun. And I don't I like listen, I don't completely disagree with this list at all. Right? So at number 1 we got Dylan Rayola, who was the starter at Nebraska the last 2 years, but the backup for Oregon this year.
So why did he
Taven
leave a starting position to go be a backup?
Well, because after seeing what Dante Moore did sitting behind Dylan Gabriel, it was kind of a no-brainer for him, and he needed a fresh start after Nebraska because the thing is, he was always going to be in middle tier mediocrity in Nebraska,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
And you got a chance to be on a national stage at Oregon. So that's why he would leave that starting job
Yeah.
to go sit behind Dante for a year. That makes sense. I mean, that's why Dante left UCLA to sit behind Dylan Gabriel for a year because he knew, like, listen, I'm gonna get a big stage hit, and also it's about development. I know I can get the right development here in Eugene, so that's why. So at number 2, we got Tavian St. Clair, Ohio State, which I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? The 6'4", 230, kid's a dog. Um,
He's about
Keelan
to.
Russell, Alabama. That boy special.
Keyline's been tough since he was at Duncanville. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, listen, he's special. I listen, like it's man. Listen, I watched bro in the spring game. I'm gonna keep it a bean. He looked better than the starter. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, he needs to be the starter.
Yeah, I mean, because he looked a lot better. Like I thought he had won a starting job, but according to this, he uh
Not
he
yet.
has not.
Wow, his
Deuce,
stats his stats are super close to the starters. Well,
yeah, the
yeah.
spring game. He looked better doing it.
Hmm.
Let me just say that.
He passed the eye
Um,
test.
Yeah, Deuce Knight, Ole Miss. Okay, because what you call it, Trinidad Chambliss got cleared to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Keyshawn Henderson, Houston. Not mad at that either. Eli Holstein from what, Utah? He's a transfer from Virginia. Him I don't know much about, so I don't know. Bird Ficklin.
Hell of a
Uh,
name.
yeah,
And that wasn't the picture I was expecting when I got to the name.
Bird Ficklin.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
sophomore transfer from Utah into Arizona. He'll thrive and fuck, I can't think of his name right now. The coach at Arizona who used to be our OC. What's his name? Dillingham. Kenny
Yeah,
Dillingham.
Kenny
Yeah.
Dillingham. Yeah.
He'll thrive. Yeah, he'll thrive. He'll thrive there under him. Hell of a coach. Mikey Keene, Syracuse, transferred out of ASU. So he transferred away from Coach Dillingham. Michigan, Amari Odom, transferred from Syracuse. Who else down here? Braden Fowler Nicolosi, Colorado State. And no one ever cared. So that's it. Damn, I didn't mean to say that out. That was my thoughts out loud.
Intrusive thoughts.
Right. Shit. My bad, y'all. Damn.
I
I
know
literally
everybody
was
saw like what he posted in the group chat, right?
Oh man.
Right. Man,
stuff,
nobody ever cared. I think this is a solid list, though.
Yeah,
the
I
Dukes.
can get behind. I can get behind that list. That's solid. That's
Yeah.
solid.
You know,
I ain't gonna rant about it.
Cozy, what's your thoughts on that list? The top 10 backup
Backups.
quarterback.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that list, Cozy? Top 10 quarterbacks.
I thought it was put
backups.
together well. I think the biggest question mark is what's going to happen to Bama.
That's what they were.
Yeah, because Keelan,
Yeah.
Keelan needs to start.
I
think so too.
I don't think he's a backup. He should be starting. After watching that spring game and seeing what I saw, that's their starting quarterback. I don't think he's, and if he's the backup for now, he won't be for long.
No, 100%.
So 1-1 for Cody Nagel because he did this list.
Okay, Cody.
I guess.
All right, Cody.
Yeah,
He's trying to make a name for himself. There's no way he believes that last list.
That
You
last
can't
list was
believe
crazy.
that person.
That is horrible.
There is no way
That
on
is
God's
just
green
not
earth
fair.
He
that
said,
he thought that list was
He can't
okay.
clickbait for the whole list.
Right.
All right. And finally, my final story listen, Reese Davis draws a line in the sand against college football's expansion plans. Dun, dun, dun.
Here we go.
The expansion of college football playoff from 4 teams to 12 has resulted in enough success and profit for those in charge of the format to start discussions about enlarging the postseason tournament even further, doubling it to 24 teams. College football playoff expansion currently finds itself as something at an impasse with the field still at 12 teams heading into this season, but important people in influential positions are still clamoring for a bigger event that will more generously line their pockets, because the bottom line is always the money.
Of course. All about the money.
Well, Reese Davis says don't do it. Reese Davis may not have a vote on the matter, but that hasn't stopped the veteran ESPN broadcaster in the face of the sport from airing his opinion on why it shouldn't happen. I do not like it because we have the only regular season in sports that is still of great significance. Davis said in comments to Front Office Sports, part of the beauty of the regular season in college football is that an early season game can hang over you for a long time. Yeah, I don't know about that shit. Like, bro, what are you even talking about? What the brass thinks about expansion. Contrary to fans, however, college football's power brokers are working in an atmosphere where their immediate material incentives revolve more around how to increase profit margins as if they ain't making enough, rather than quaint notions like tradition or the beauty of the regular season. And if increasing those margins means doubling the size of its postseason tournament, then damn it, then that will likely be where this process goes. Whatever path it takes and whatever fans think. College football playoff executive director Rich Clark admitted as much recently when he told ESPN's Heather Dinich that the majority of the discussion was about 24 teams at a recent meeting on the subject, although a 16-team format is on the table. So they don't have any official dates or anything like that, but it looked like the Super Conference going to happen and this 2014 playoff is going to happen, y'all.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Right? Money.
That's it.
Money.
And unfortunately,
Everybody
we live
wants.
in a world where money it's more important than anything. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
listen.
We're going to
When
talk
the
about that
shareholders
actually going into what? Is that Liz?
going
Yeah,
into
going into Liz.
listen, look,
Yeah.
here's my thing. When there is more money to be made, the executives want to make more money. And CEOs keep their jobs when they make the executives and shareholders more money.
Correct.
And that's just how business goes now. Money is the most important thing here now. It controls everything from politics to sports to everything. So
You want to know
yeah.
something? The interesting thing about that is, and some companies use it for bad, but a lot of companies use it for good. Companies that manage to stay private do a lot more for their employees than those that are public for that very reason, Jay. They don't have shareholders.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Nope.
Right. Because
They don't.
when you have shareholders, that's who you're trying to please, not
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly who you're trying to
Mm-hmm.
please.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I have for college football frenzies, guys.
That was
And
kind of
yeah,
light.
that was this week's segment.
Nice job though.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah, it was
succinct. We knew that he did not like the list. That was clear.
Yes.
No, because like how the hell you got listen, Oregon is returning a top 5 defensive line. Secondary be damned. Damn the fact that they return an Ife Obidegu and Brandon Finney, two of the highest rated cornerbacks in college football and probably the highest rated freshman DBs in football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're returning a whole defensive line. You know what I mean? Most of your DBs are still there. You lost a big piece to Dylan Thieneman, but you replaced him with Coy Parrish, who was like Thieneman 2.0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More athletic. He's a more athletic Dylan Thieneman. So
Right.
at the end of the day, how do you have them ranked 35 behind Vanderbilt?
Yeah,
He
that's
wanted action like the one he
that's
got out of
unbelievable.
you. At least everybody is talking about it, right? Like this is some BS.
Yeah.
He might have just trolled us, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I'm like, he
Well,
didn't
it
even
worked.
believe that list.
It definitely worked.
It worked because I was like, man, what do that? Let me strangle him right now.
No. We do
There
not
you are.
strangle
There you
people
are,
on-
always wanting to resort to violence.
We do
Let's
not
move.
strangle people on game-winning drives.
No, I can do it in my mind all day.
There you go.
Yes, you can. Nice job, bro.
Yes,
All right.
great.
I'll be right back. Got to get my picture back.
Okay.
All right,
What
cool.
happened to Cozy?
He's here. He's back.
Oh, okay.
He's here. He's back.
Yo.
Fellas are having all kinds of tech issues tonight.
I can't hear Jay at all.
Oh, wow.
Really?
I can't hear Jay one bit. That's why I was
Okay.
trying to reload.
Well, hopefully when he comes back, you'll be able to hear him because I heard him fine.
Me too.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, so when Jay comes back, everything should be good. In the meantime, Liz,
Let's go.
Look at all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more. My best friend said there's one I never meet, the girl next door. Did you hear that one about Tina? Some say she's much too loose.
Tina loose.
Oh, no.
Much too loose. Golly, Tina.
Oh,
Damn.
Tina.
One of my favorite songs ever.
right.
Club Nouveau. If you know, you know.
Yup.
Yep.
Cozy,
Oh.
how we looking? You hear Jay now?
I'm good. I cannot hear Jay.
Can you hear me?
Weird. He can't. We can.
That's crazy.
That's
Really?
strange.
It's crazy.
Very strange.
Oh, man.
I can see him now.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear him.
All right.
Oh.
Good.
There
Good.
it goes.
Good.
We got motion.
We got
What
action.
changed? Nothing.
We got action. Even Mucks, I'm about to get my money back, y'all. Keep fucking with me.
Uh-oh.
Gosh.
Y'all
All
tripping.
right.
Maybe my plan is too cheap. I don't know. Even Mucks, holla at me though.
Right.
And sponsor the show if you like it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna
I've been
take
seeing
my
their
like back on y'all commercial on Facebook.
I've been
You,
Like
you
seeing
that
their
feel me?
too.
I keep seeing that commercial.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
But no, we're gonna get to the bottom of all these technical issues, man. Don't worry, fans. We got y'all. But
Yeah.
it's
All right.
it's one of our favorite segments, Out of Bounds.
Yeah, it's out
Messy
of bounds.
time.
Let's get it.
So the
Talk to
first
us,
one's
Liz.
the first one's a little bit. I don't think we've ever been like this serious, I guess. But anyway, so it's Michael Pennell Jr. He's a veteran NFL player for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's a defensive tackle and nose tackle. He has previously been suspended 2 times for violating the NFL substance abuse policy. However, that's not why he's in the news right now. Let's see. He had a property. I couldn't find from when to when he had the property, but for sure between 2021 and 2025, he had a property in the Dominican Republic.
Mm.
A young lady named Carly Francesca Guzman Roche uh, allegedly had a situationship with Pinnell. I guess they'd see each other every time he was down there.
Mhm.
But this was during the time she also went missing, which was in 2021. So
Mm.
her family reported her missing in September 2021. Grandma was on it. Grandma was like, "Go to his house. I know he did something to her." And they did, but they did a really poor job of kind of just like looking around. And that was that. So police never contacted Pinnell about this situation at all. He sold the property in 2025.
Mm.
In January of this year, her body was found
Mm.
on that
Oh.
property. Yeah.
The new owner was excavating and found it.
Yep. He was excavating and found it. She was positively ID'd in March of this year. So Pinnell claims not to even have known the young lady, that he wasn't even in the country when she went missing. He has a lawyer in the DR, of course. He better. Do you think he did it?
There's so much to this.
I
This
know.
is such a weird case because he started off denying ever even knowing her,
Which was
Yes.
the worst mistake he
Yeah.
ever
ever
could have
made.
made, and then it
Brother.
comes back around. Yeah, this is then
Either
prove it.
don't talk or tell the
Mhm.
truth. Those are
Hey
your two
Right.
man,
options.
I just want to say everybody got to learn to shut the hell up.
What?
Literally.
Hello?
Like,
True.
listen,
Um,
I'm not saying nothing.
AJ,
Huh?
a mutual friend of ours told me, you know what? People don't realize when they start talking, they tell on themselves.
Mm.
All the time.
That part. My thing is this, bro. Whether you guilty or innocent, this looks bad, right? So what you do is you have your attorney make all statements. You don't say nothing. If somebody run up in your face with a camera, just look at them like they're stupid and keep it moving. Like
Right.
literally. Because the thing is, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts. If he didn't do it, he paid somebody to do it while he wasn't there.
Okay. All right.
I
Yeah,
like I
or he
got
knows. I was gonna say, or he knows he did it.
I got info
So
on that
that's a
one
great
too.
Yeah.
segue. Yeah, if you have more info, Cozy, let me know. So Duran is his lawyer in the DR,
Mm-hmm.
and he is saying that it was two of Pennell's associates, one of whom was staying at the villa at the time of Guzman's disappearance, who told police that he had sprayed the property for pests, and that's what probably caused the smell. Let's see. The two American friends of Pennell, identified as Leander Lamont Jefferson and Tyree Lamont Davis, were interviewed by police. Jefferson's local address was in the same gated community as Pennell's. Neither man could be reached for a comment at this time. This was like
Mm-hmm.
about 4 days ago. Like I said, Pennell's not even implicating his friends. He's doing that through his lawyer. So what I didn't see that he's coming around saying what now?
Oh, he's not necessarily saying anything through
Okay.
his attorney, and then also just in the little tidbits of reporters trying to get information that probably have news on the story or were trying to break something on the story over the last 5 years.
Mhm.
So of his two friends, one of them he's still close with, and
Okay.
was able to give the information to authorities now that she's been identified. The other one, he said, I have no idea. We had a falling out years ago,
Mm.
and that was reportedly over a female.
Oh.
So
Mm.
there's a
I
lot that
got
goes into
something I
this.
like to.
Oh.
I got something I like to add to that.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
Hold on, 1 second.
I was gonna say, that's
You go to jail now.
Listen.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Like,
so with what Cozy just said, let me just give y'all another scenario. It could be. What if they fell out over the same girl? He dipped and Buddy did it,
and
and
Buddy did her in.
and he did her in
Ooh.
and put her on his property because he knew how it would look.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh
It
my
could,
There's
it
I
could
think
so
be
that's
goodness.
a
many
that
great
too.
motive right there.
there's so many different motives and different situations that could stem
Mhm.
from this, especially with some of the info that's come to light so
And
far.
this is why. Shout out to the homie that used to play for the Bears that said, "I'm not getting married till I retire because I'd rather just pay for it and I pay for them to leave. She know why she here. She know the job. She get paid. She get the hell out of my house and away from me, and I don't see her till next time." Your life is a lot. Listen, if you ain't already got a girl when you get to the league, man, just wait till you done, bro.
Because if you
Yeah. Go ahead.
go to jail.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I mean, by a lot of witnesses, they're saying he knew her. He knew exactly who.
He-
Well,
He
and that was
knew
like
her.
I said, either
They
tell
were
the truth
seen
and go, I
together.
knew her, but I had nothing to do with it, or just shut up.
Just
Those
shut
are
up.
Right.
Well,
options.
take a lesson from Buddy, who was with the white guy who was with the young black girl in Tanzania, wherever they
Oh,
went. So,
yeah.
Oh
and we
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and we all, but he didn't say nothing. He went quiet.
No, he
We
did
all
not.
was like, "Oh, he did that." Turns out she did it to herself. Once they fell out, and they would.
Yeah.
She found out he was messing with somebody else, and she was already going through depression. She pretty much ran out into the road and got herself smacked. And he had all the messages in the cloud that he sent her mom and everything. And they like, no, he said, I'm like, yeah, bro, them was messages in her cloud, bro. She like,
Yeah,
you
buddy.
don't even have her
Yeah.
phone or not. Like, bro, yeah. She was, and her messages, all the messages between her mom and him, and she was suicidal. So we don't know. It could be, but I'm just saying it looked crazy, is what
It
I'm saying.
does. It does. And then you got
This,
her family, grandma saying from the beginning, that's where she's at.
and then 5 years
And
later, that's where they find her.
Yeah, that's rough.
Hey,
that,
hey, look,
You
hey,
going to
but
jail now?
y'all remember what you call it? What's the dude? God, Scott Peterson. I don't know where my
oh yeah,
wife is, and then her body just popped up like
it
bloop.
floats.
Oh, look
Oh
where we
no,
have
this
here.
Oh my God, how did that happen?
oh no, this whole
Yeah.
situation seems like it was written by Dick Wolf and is a Law and Order
Not
episode.
Dick
I'm gonna be
Wolf,
real.
but that's a
Long
Like,
Law and
throwback.
Order episode.
like I'm serious. Like it all looks like a Law and Order. It sounds like an
does.
SVU episode for real.
It
Like
does.
5 years later, found in
Oh,
the
you know, if he gets
property.
convicted of
Like,
this, they're going to make it an episode.
oh yeah, it'll be loosely based off of true
Loosely
events,
based.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. But
This
you
is
know,
when
I
we
know
need the
like
intro to Law and Order.
right. We're we're
You
having
going
this
to jail
discussion
now?
and having a little fun with it, but there was a life lost, and the family suffered while she was missing, and they found her. They can bury her properly, but I'm sure
Condolences
it's
and prayers to the family.
yes to the
Absolutely.
family of Carly.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you exactly what this sounds like, though. This sounds like a coke binge going wrong,
Mm-hmm.
overdose, hide the body, never heard of her.
Because one of his buddies got caught up on drug charges.
Yes.
Like
Oh, no,
on
see, hold on,
peddling
say-
charges.
My first
Yes.
thought was there was a lot of cocaine involved with this.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
Any
He was
anytime
smuggling
a young
cocaine.
girl, anytime a young pretty girl ends up dead, you can track the cocaine in the situation. It was
Yeah,
there.
I think it was the guy Jefferson, maybe, if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
It was one of it. It was the friend that I'm pretty sure he's still close with. Is the one that was got brought up on drug charges for peddling
Yeah.
back and forth.
Coke is the
And
drug of choice for millionaires. So
Ah, there you go.
but
So,
yeah,
yeah.
that wrench in this whole thing of the buddy that he's fallen out with years
Mhm.
ago over a female like that. And when I read that, I was like, wait a minute now, wait a
Right.
damn minute.
We need to wait for some more facts to come in.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
cocaine.
if there is an update, you know I'll follow up and I'll be
Yes.
ready. So and the US
Shout
does
out to Pat.
extradite to the DR if it comes to that. So they're
You
not
know,
safe being
this
here.
sounds like a episode of Blue Mountain State gone wrong.
No.
That's what it sounds like.
No, I think this is too dark for Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain
This
State
is
It's too
was
dark.
wild. So
it was
Yes, it was
wild, but
wild, but
it
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 wasn't as
definitely
wasn't
was
a
dark.
dark.
dead body dug up in the DR
I
5 years
said
later.
episode gone wrong is what I said.
You did. You did. Okay. All right. So number two, I put this in the middle because I didn't want Jay to be angry. If in case he was really angry in his segment, I didn't want his anger to
Where's that
continue
word again,
in
Jay?
I have
Angry.
turned into angry man on the pod. That's crazy.
Yes. All right. So the next one is our friend John Gruden. He's a coach. Was a
Go
coach.
Shout out
coach.
Coach Gruden.
Mhm.
Chucky.
Yeah. And his take on Thursday night football. He is highly critical of it and wants the NFL to eliminate it. So his main criticism is no recovery time. It's a highly physical sport and players are forced to play, again before their bodies are properly healed. Let's see, poor quality. Gruden believes these factors result in games where teams cannot perform at a high standard expected in the NFL and lack of prep. So football is a highly I'm sorry, wrong one. Teams lose 2 full days to study opponents, meaning they cannot fully prepare for specific defensive schemes, coverages, or third down situations. But he is not opposed to continuing to play on Thursday, Thanksgiving Day.
Well, that was
But that's an
happening
NFL
anyway.
tradition, right?
Well, that's a
Hmm.
tradition, right?
Yeah, and it's one
Turkey,
day out of the
football,
year.
they kind of go together. Yeah.
So you agree? I know you do.
I'm gonna let everybody else get off first because I'm gonna be
Well,
long-winded
the
on
horse left the barn a long time ago.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Not about player safety.
No.
Oh, and they said that.
No.
The science is there that we know bodies haven't recovered by the time they play on
Hmm.
Thursday.
Oh, absolutely.
And now they're adding Wednesday games and Saturday games.
That-
and
that-
Friday
We
that's
just
what it
games.
talked
was,
about it
yeah.
last segment. It's about the money, and when you have greedy people sitting at the top who really don't care about any of us, and that's the thing that nobody gets.
This
They
is
don't care about
one
the
of those
fans.
things you do right
Us.
now, or you pay a shitload of money later, right? So
Yeah.
here is the thing. These extended seasons in college football is going to bite college football in the ass in the next 10 years. And these Thursday night games in the next 10 to 15 years is going to bite the NFL in the ass. But that's the thing, it's like we at some point we have to be people over profit, right? Because we have become a profit over people society.
Society.
Now let's get into my area of expertise, which is exercise science, right? Playing football, playing football is the equivalent in getting to a car crash at 65 miles an hour every week. That is what the
Yep.
equivalent. It's not
Crazy.
debatable. It's not a fucking argument to be had. The cognitive research is there, the studies are there, and everything, right? So basically, what you're telling these players is, yeah, well, fuck your personal safety. We're gonna throw a bunch of money at you, right? And so at the end of the day, your body, when you play on Sunday, it doesn't even begin to recover completely until Wednesday. And then Wednesday, when your joints and your ligaments and everything is getting back to where they should be after you done cold tubbed and stretched and got your
Oh,
massages and your static stretching and everything like that. You got all that. Your body's just getting back right. Suit up, get your ass out there and dance, monkey. You know what I mean? And it's at the expense of these guys' bodies, right? It's literally
Yeah.
at the expense of these guys'
And it's
bodies.
also taking years off of their life. Can we
Off of
just talk
their
about
life. That's the thing that nobody is talking about. And the owners knew this, the board knew this, and they basically was like, we don't care. We want people to be. You can't play Thursday night games and then change the kickoff procedure, talking about you're trying to protect people from concussions. You can't
Right.
like it's an oxymoron. It don't make sense. You know what I mean? Oh, we changed this procedure. No, if you're going to play on Thursdays, you might as well keep this the same because you're doing more damage with that than you are with this.
Yeah.
They said, how about the trade that we'll make is we'll go ahead and pay for your health insurance for the rest of your life and start a retirement fund, but your life's going to get dropped by
Yeah,
about
if I'm
20
dead, it don't matter.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't.
and what kind of quality of life is that? And I
Well-
honestly feel that they think that well, they probably know they can do this because it's not like you have to keep the players forever. You have they churn.
You have a fresh set coming in every
exactly.
year.
Mhm.
And they're
Exactly.
competing
So,
for those spots, right? Because there's a
Yep.
finite amount of spots on any NFL
50
team, and plus the
53 men to a
practice,
roster.
right?
Yep.
So there's only a certain amount of slots available. So, but think about when you see like older NFL players.
mhm.
I've seen some in real life. I'm not going to say their names, but you see them.
They're
And
beat to hell.
They
you're like,
look like
oh my
they look
God,
like
that's
vets.
the guy I saw leaping over linebackers and
Yeah.
running people over, and now they can barely walk.
This isn't a game that you can
So
play
sad.
for a very long time, right?
No.
This is
Right.
why players opted to go. They fought so hard to make we get looked over in the league because a lot of these, especially the guys in the trenches, were becoming drug addicts. Because once you out of the league, it's the thing between $90 pills or a $10 bag of heroin,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? And because
You're
now
not
you're
getting
trying
any
to
more
preserve
Toradol
money.
shots, right?
Nope.
Right, right.
Not
So
getting one of
now
those.
you're taking that, but the thing is, you smoke the weed or you eat the edible, and now you don't have the pain, right? And
Right.
they were penalizing you for that. It's like, no, don't, no THC, no weed, just become a dope fiend, right? And so it's like a lot of the logic in this shit doesn't even make sense. It's not logic because it don't make sense. It don't even make
Yeah.
sense. It's like here's the thing. You have to balance out the profit versus people thing
You
because
do.
a lot of the things that I see even in college football is screw your life, right?
Yeah.
Screw your
Make
life.
me my money.
Yeah, Jabari, I saw that
that's a good
movie
point.
and I hated it. It was trash. But
Jay,
anyway,
is your
Yeah,
camera
no.
on?
Oh, go ahead.
Is your camera
anyway,
on?
I
Oh
don't know.
no, you know what I was gonna say, Jabari? We're talking about having Thursday night games eliminated. John
It's
Gruden
like
wants those eliminated.
you
Oh.
know, and my thing is, bro, like this is bad. Like you've already gotten your ass handed to you by Mike Dickey and those guys when they took you to court. It's going to keep happening until you start to say, hey, we have to, have a balance between profit and people. Like, yeah, oh my God, we got guardian caps. Oh my God,
Mhm.
we changed the kickoff procedure, but you're still playing on Thursday nights, which is way worse.
Oh, can we talk about the fact that they've added Wednesday? Or is that like literally
The
this
Wednesday
upcoming
is the one that
season
blows my
is
mind.
the only day that there will not be football at any point. Oh my God. If you don't go out and come back in, like I'm talking to a black screen.
I know.
But anyway, so we this is the first season that the only night we won't have football is Tuesday.
Yeah.
But guys' careers are about to get shortened to
crazy.
like 4 years. And
Yep.
this is why you notice a lot of these guys are playing out their rookie contracts. They might get like a second one and then they quit. But a lot of guys are quitting after their rookie contract. After they get that money, if it's enough, they go off and they do whatever they want to do.
Yeah, Drew Dolman, the Chicago Bears center, he was like, I'm done, man.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. And that's the smart thing to do, because it's like these guys don't care if you die, man. Like it's like literally with the decisions they're making, you can tell.
You can tell. Yeah.
Mhm.
You can tell.
Yeah. But I 100% agree with Gruden. It's
So
crazy.
Jabari said in the comments, Wednesday is only for the Thanksgiving weekend, but still nonetheless.
But see, it right? It's creep.
It's a start.
They'll see how they'll float the balloon. They
Mhm.
see how
Right.
it goes,
It'll be
and
Christmas.
before you know it,
It'll be Christmas
got
week
more
too. It'll be this week
Yes.
as well. It'll be
And
this
then
other
what is your quality of life going to be after this
That-
sport? I don't care how much
exactly.
money I got. If my quality of life sucks and I can't enjoy it, I just got to sit around. No disrespect, rest in peace to him, like Daryl Stingley, and watch everybody enjoy my money.
Mhm.
Wow.
Bro, it's
Well,
crazy.
too.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll be back.
Oh man. So yeah. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully they'll listen to the coach, and hopefully the Players Association will
They won't
do something. No.
until they all get sued in about 10
I would
years.
say
And
when
it cost them a couple tens of millions, and then they'll back off of it. But
when
in the meantime, they won't.
the thing is the thing that's going to happen, what's going to have to happen is like, and we are already seen it with Calvin Johnson, but like that was even before all of this. Like you're going to have to see someone like a Jamar Chase or a Justin Jefferson or Joe Burrow have to call it. They're not. Unfortunately, no one gives a about anyone in the trenches. They're just going to be like, oh, they're replaceable. We can get a new big body in there,
Yes.
whatever. Which sucks.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why.
But
they
it's
do
gonna
it, too.
it's gonna take some of these prolific guys that are about to hit or mid prime. It's gonna take some of those guys getting their careers cut short for them to realize, oh my God, we can't continue to do this. Because when an owner pumps in a guaranteed contract for $400 million to a guy, and he quits 2 years in and retires, a la Andrew Luck, like what are you supposed to do at that point?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So
Right.
let's see. My third one is, let's see, Jalen Brunson's sister, Erica Brunson. I know this is basketball, but I liked her level of petty. She after the Knicks won the championship game, she took to social media to call out her brother's critics. One was Becky Hammon, and the other was Jay's favorite person, Colin Cowherd.
Oh, the coward, the coward.
Colin.
So this was like, she's super petty because her target was, Becky Hammon is Las Vegas Aces coach, who in 2023, okay, 3 years ago, commented that Brunson was too small to be a team's number one option. So she reposted that and said, "Now what?" She tweeted at Hammond. I thought that was great.
Like you got to realize that, like at that point they were playing in the same state. Like they were right across. Like they were right. They were across the state from each other because Brunson was still in Dallas and Becky was still coaching with the Spurs.
Yeah. So then she then reposted a clip from Colin Cowherd's show, where he says that Brunson was a number 2 on a great team of 3. Unfortunately, I'm petty, she said, and I don't care. What now?
Well, we did see Stephen A. Smith admit that he was
He
wrong.
did.
I was just getting ready to say that. At least he went on and said, "Hey, I was wrong."
Everybody was talking about how small he was and how he was. You don't invest that kind of, like. Listen, man, if you could ball, you can ball. And I tell people that it don't matter, football, basketball, soccer, whatever. If you could ball, you could ball. It just
How
is
many
what it
people?
is.
Did
How many
anybody
people were
remember? I mean, I know he
infatuated by
didn't lead
AI?
him to a
Yeah.
championship, but AI. I mean, Allen
Right.
Iverson, right?
Yes.
Like,
I'm saying, like, how many people were
he's like one of one.
infatuated?
AI, Muggsy Bogues,
Yep.
Spud Webb.
Bud
If you
Webb.
can
Mhm.
ball,
There
he
was
can
another short one
ball.
too
You
who
It
can
played
does
for the
ball.
not
Celtics.
matter.
Yeah,
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah
Yeah.
Thomas.
he wasn't big. Yeah, he wasn't particularly tall.
No,
Yeah.
oh
So
no, you're thinking. Yeah, no, I'm talking about 5'9" Isaiah
new-
Thomas with the Celtics, not Pistons Isaiah.
The
Yeah.
new one.
God,
The newer
Mhm.
one.
Man, if you can ball, you can ball. And I
Ball.
tell people that in the words of Coach Prime, if you ball, you get the call. It's just
Yeah.
what it is.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just what it is. If you can ball, you can ball. And like I hate that. Oh, he don't pass the eye test, but look at his game though.
It's like,
Right.
how does he not pass the eye test? He's out there getting buckets.
Yeah, look at
Right.
his game. Look
Him.
at his game though. And shout out to Cat, man. Carl Anthony Towns really
Had
played
a
really ball.
series, man.
He
If
played really
Literally played the best series of his life.
Brunson wasn't closeout man for all of those games, Cat wins them. Cat wins.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
have won the MVP. He would have.
Yeah.
He really let Wemby know you too small. You got to get in the gym.
Mm,
Yeah.
that's great. Okay, I have a bonus. Well, congratulations to the Knicks, right, for winning. I don't know if we had.
And New York out there losing their damn minds.
Yeah. Right.
Bonus.
And then so my bonus is just congratulations to the Mexican soccer national soccer team for advancing
All right.
in the World Cup to the knockout
Yeah.
stage, and the USA's team also advanced in the World Cup to the knockout stage. So good luck.
Hey, Liz, what side
Australia's
you choosing?
pissed.
What side you choosing if they bump heads? I know what side you choosing. I'm just putting you on blast. What side you choosing?
You
Me
know what? I'm
too.
gonna answer it like this. If I'm watching with my mom, you know what side I'm choosing.
Facts.
And I think if I'm watching with my sister, she'd probably go for the US.
Yeah, true.
We'll see though.
With the
I
Nova.
Nova Brown said,
Diego.
"Viva Mexico."
Hey, that's right. Viva Mexico. Or how does Canelo say? Viva Mexico,
Viva
cabrones.
Mexico, cabrones.
Yep.
Yep. And on that note,
Right?
that was out of bounds.
Yep.
Nice job, Liz. Thank you.
Hell yeah, Liz.
All right, NFL junkies. It's about that time.
Yes, it is.
Let's get it.
Gotta get on your job, tell them haters get on your job, nigga. Motivation, nigga, get on your job, tell them haters get on your job, nigga. Motivation, haters better get on your job, tell them haters get on your job, nigga. It's motivation. Suck a nigga, get on your job. If you hatin', get on your job, nigga. You can look me in my eyes, see I'm ready for whatever. Anything don't kill me, make me better. I ain't dead, nigga.
Motivation.
Yeah, I was singing that to myself. Okay.
Groove.
So we are ready for the NFL Frenzy segment. And we're gonna get him with the sound effects this week. I'm feeling it.
Let's get it.
Feels like I'm back.
I got new buttons.
So before we get into the AFC South, I was listening, to my favorite. So you guys, do you all know who my two favorite podcasts are? Rich Eisen and Ndamukong Suh. I love Ndamukong Suh.
And you know what? I love Sue's podcast. Like I watched
Yeah.
it.
Those
I'm
are
like,
my
man,
two
he is really good at
favorite.
this shit.
Very high up on my list for both of those. Yep.
And you know what's
absolutely.
nice about Sue's podcast is that he doesn't, he obviously talks about football, right? But he talks about things that people coming into the league, if they listen, they can get some knowledge from him.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I have not had the chance to watch that. I'll put that on.
Oh my goodness. He has
I watched
such
it for the first
No
time.
Free Lunch, I think is the name of
Yeah.
it.
I watched it for the first time Saturday, and and it's crazy seeing him so mild mannered and calm because that dude was an animal on the field.
He was a
Oh, man.
monster.
Oh my God,
on
he's
the field.
terrifying.
He was an
Just
absolute monster for the
mean,
Lions forever.
Nasty, everything you wanted a
Mhm.
defensive tackle to be, just nasty.
I remember him jackknife power bombing Jay Cutler. That shit was just.
He
Yeah.
was awesome. He was, but then to watch his podcast, if you all haven't watched it, check it out.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Okay.
He's one
I
of the
will.
good guys in the NFL for sure.
Yep.
And then,
I
of
will
course,
put it
Rich
on my
Eisen
list.
is my other favorite podcast.
I
So
like Rich Eisen.
earlier this week, I like tuned into him and I immediately thought of our podcast when I was listening to him. So just bear with me. So his thing was, what are the top 5 QBs under pressure for 2026? Now, his definition of under pressure is in terms of who is starting for their current team, and it may be their last season in the NFL, or they may never get another shot. That's how he defines under pressure. Whereas Chris, the co-host, defines it as QBs who think, oh my God, if I don't perform the way everybody expects me to perform, then I've got all this pressure on me. So I've got to make sure I go out and do a great job. Right.
That almost sounds very similar.
But
So say it again.
Once you hear the 5, you're going to understand the difference.
Okay.
So Rich Eisen's top 5 were Aaron Rodgers, Malik Willis, whoever starts for the Browns, Tua, and Daniel Jones.
I'm with Eisen on this one so far.
And his honorable mention was Matthew Stafford.
I was going to say
Then
Matthew.
Chris's
I'm
top
saying
5. Hang on.
that
But
is
listen,
my
then you're going to see it. Then you're going to see it. Hang on, Jay.
mid-season.
Chris's top 5: Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, CJ Stroud, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott.
He's talking one's talking legacy. He's talking legacy. The other one's talking job.
And
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Okay. What'd you say, Jay?
I like that list. Just under pressure, QBs who are under pressure. These are all guys that have to produce this year because
They have to.
don't have any more excuses left.
Yeah,
No.
excuses.
So Chris's list is the quarterback feels the pressure.
Oh yeah. Like
Okay. And Eisen's list is how are they?
Hey, they got to perform this season because it may
Or
be
you're
their
done.
last.
Okay.
Well,
They're out of the
I
NFL,
don't-
or certainly with the
Personally,
team.
I don't think Shador is going to be a Brown this year. I think he's going to.
Ooh.
So,
Really hot take. Come
I like
on.
that take.
What do you know?
well,
You got an insider?
Well, because I'm seeing all of this, like when I'm going through college football news, I have another feed that's the NFL feed, right? And all I'm seeing is the Cleveland Browns are fielding trade calls for Shador. There's a lot of teams that want Shador.
Interesting.
There was a lot of teams that
Oh,
want
thanks,
Shador.
Jabari.
Well,
He
that
said great
sounds like
Did
That
I just
sounds
hear
like-
somebody throw Jordan Love into the?
Yeah, he did. He just
Yeah.
threw Jordan Love in there.
Yeah, I don't think he's under pressure. I think his job is pretty secure.
Time to rant.
Right.
Green Bay, welcome to the projects. You orange, and yellowish, greenish, mother. You know
Like, if
what?
you think about it, right? Because Chris's list is definitely, to me, it's on point. Lamar, Josh, CJ, Justin, Dak.
Yeah. These guys have to produce this year.
Oh
They
yeah.
have to. They have to.
They all have to produce this year.
like I said on the last pod. This is my year. I picked Justin Herbert to play for an MVP trophy personally.
Yeah,
I'm going to need him to perform.
Like as much as I love Jay Herbo, as the Ducks would die for me, but he gotta do something this year.
Yeah, this is the year,
Yeah.
bro.
This
Trying
is the year.
to put it all together. You got the coach, you got the line, you got the skill guys, you got the defense. So let's do it.
Your tackles are coming back,
Yeah.
right and left.
It's
Yeah.
fully healthy. Fully
Oh
healthy
my goodness.
team.
Yeah.
So Nova thinks Shador should be a part of the Jets rebuild?
Ooh,
Well, here's the thing. I think
Interesting.
let's see who.
that's not a bad take.
That's not a bad take at all. That's a great take, actually. And so here's my thing too. Let's see if Monken wants Shador more, or the ownership is going to go with the guy that they got to pay all this money to.
Or they start to suck and they get because they're, come on, let's
If
think about
they're-
it. Outside of the QB, Cleveland is stacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
The upcoming draft, you've got
But
some
you
good
got.
QBs.
But here's the thing. Do you want to put Freaky Sean in there with these young guys, or do you want your young quarterback to grow and age with these young guys?
If they're
I don't
fielding,
want Freaky Sean next to my young guys.
if they're
I don't want to
fielding
be in the same
calls,
room with my young guys.
if they're fielding trade calls, or they're
Mhm.
fielding that, that's telling me that Freaky Sean won the QB battle.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Necessarily,
Well,
because it
can
depends
you
on
have
how
the
much
QB
ownership
battle
is
yet?
weighing
And
in.
What they want to suck? They're gonna choose the guy who's worse. Like they want to suck.
No. Listen to this though. They're already stacked. Outside of the QB, they are stacked.
Mm-hmm.
They got
Yeah.
a solid defense.
Because I don't think they're. Here's the thing: they're gonna keep Dylan Gabriel. Then you got Freaky Sean, right? And then they drafted Taylor Green. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Then you drafted him, and I like that kid. But I said him and Shador aren't gonna be able to sit on the same roster. One of them got to go.
Mm-hmm.
One, like somebody said, Freaky Sean need to be in Vegas. He will win 5 Super Bowls. You know
Oh
what?
my
Hey,
Lord,
listen,
you're not
he can get
wrong.
all the rub and tugs he wants
You
to out of
want
Vegas.
it's
And
free.
never
I mean,
get in
it's
trouble.
legal out there.
And
And it's
never get in
illegal.
trouble.
Never get in trouble.
Never.
So either so we'll see. But they said there are a lot of teams that's like, listen, you got to pay Freaky Sean all that money, right? And we ain't taking that on. Listen, we don't want Dylan Gabriel. Give us your door.
That's fair.
So we'll see
Interesting.
because Monken really has wanted Shador forever, but you're on the hook for all this bread to Freaky Sean.
And no
Yes.
team's gonna eat that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I just thought that was a little fun, and I wanted to kind of bring that up on the pod to see what you guys thought, because I was like, oh, that's a great list. Chris's list is a great list. All right. So
The massage
parlors get it
yes,
right.
they will.
Massage.
And that, listen, he should have been the quarterback out there.
Instead of Geno Smith.
Yeah, you got Fernando. You got the Jesus guys out there now. Him and Kirk Cousins.
Well, yeah, now it's going to be totally different.
Who
You
don't
got
go
Kirk
along with
Cousins
Sin
and-
City at all? You got the Jesus freaks in Sin City. That's crazy.
You have to,
That
otherwise
works
you're
one,
gonna
I'm
have a Jamarcus Russell again. You have to.
Yeah,
Or
well,
you could have had Freaky Sean, is all I'm saying. And he fits right in with the culture. Like Nova said, the massage parlor's going to get him right. And he going to go out there and play his ass off because he ain't got to worry about getting in trouble for it.
True.
All right.
all right. So that was fun. So now we're going to move on to we're doing the AFC South, right? That's what everybody picked.
Correct.
I'm sorry, that's what our viewers picked last week.
Yes.
So I sent you all my notes. We'll talk recap of the 2025 season. The Jacksonville Jaguars came out of nowhere because nobody expected them to win the division last year. And they won it with a 13-4 record. No one definitely saw Trevor Lawrence winning 13 games. And then the Texans weren't that far behind with 12-5, of course, because they had the best defense in the league. And then, of course, we had the Colts, who looked like the best team in the NFL through the first 10
half.
weeks because they went 8-2.
They looked so
And
good.
then the wheels fell off.
They pushed everything. They went all in at the trade deadline.
And we're going to talk about that, right? So Vegas, looking at the upcoming season, Vegas has picked Houston as the favorite to win the division. I'm not sure I agree with that, but we'll talk about it. And that they'll reclaim the division crown this year. So I'm going to start with the Houston Texans because their projected record is 10-7. 2025, they finished with the league leading defense. However, it was a middle of the pack offense. Defense ranked first overall, allowing only 277 yards per game. They were second in scoring defense, but the offense finished 16th in total yards. So what is the Texans' main weakness? Can we all say it in unison?
Quarterback.
The offensive line.
It's the O-line, brother.
The O-line.
Quarterback. Damn, CJ Stroud. Now I like CJ.
I know you do. That's why I'm like, you can't even
I know,
argue
I'm
that
joking.
point.
I'm joking. That's why
But
I don't
that
think
O-line is
that O-line was bad.
God
Atrocious.
awful.
That boy can't breathe.
I mean, as soon as he snaps the ball, there's like people in his face.
He can't breathe.
He's getting A gap pressure too. That's the worst kind for a quarterback.
Yeah.
Straight up the middle.
There's no
Yeah.
stepping up in the
Sorry,
pocket.
say,
There's
Ill,
no
you
getting.
need to explain to our viewers. Don't assume everybody is Jabari and Nova. Why that A gap is so important. So,
All right.
He's
So
getting.
in
Go ahead,
football, people, there are gap systems that the defense is responsible for. And the offensive line is responsible to block. You have the A gaps, outside shoulders of the center, the B gaps. Just look at the line, B, C, D, so on and so forth. So the A gaps, right up the middle, right through your center's face. Right
Yeah.
through your center's face.
Yup.
Worst
Well, that was-
nightmare for any quarterback at any level.
Well,
Like,
that
you're-
was nothing better than calling a double A blitz in high school football because the
Bug 'em to
quarterback
death.
just freeze. It was just-
Quarterback
Bug 'em
running
to
for
death. If you got some,
life.
if you got a good stout nose and
correct,
some
Jabari.
mean nasty linebackers, mug them to death. Take their wallets.
Look, I had a linebacker, 16 years old, my size.
Yeah, I'm mugging them to death.
And I would just yell A gap. He just ran through there and hit whatever he saw. That was beautiful.
Mug.
Great way to coach him, Jay.
Huh?
That's a great way to coach him. Coach him up.
Oh, I love
Just
it.
run.
Yep.
Dude, wrecking ball.
And then, of course, because the O-line is so bad, they had absolutely no running game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that mattered once they got to the playoffs, right? Because CJ looked bad in the playoffs because they had no run
He
game.
And
did.
it really wasn't his fault, and I hate that he
No.
was getting all of that blame for it.
Yeah.
It also matters in who you're able to sign in the offseason. If you don't have a good O-line, you're
Yeah.
not going to get top-tier running back free agents. They got David
No.
Montgomery, but how much tread is left on those tires?
Yeah.
I think he got
at
some
least they
juice
only
left.
did a 2-year, $16.5 million contract, though.
Mixon's still
That's why
under
they didn't
contract for
overpay
them, right?
for him.
Let me see. No,
I felt
Mixon's
like they-
gone.
Mixon's gone. Okay,
gone.
so
It's Montgomery.
It's the money show.
Yep, it's David Montgomery and Woody Marks.
Woody
and then,
Marks, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
they
Joe
picked
Mixon
up
is gone.
and then they picked up Noah Whittington as an undrafted free agent out of Oregon.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine.
And then they had 4 picks in the top 70 this past draft.
Yes, they did.
And Casario definitely, I mean, he's trying to beef up the line. He's got to hope these guys develop. He took Georgia Tech, Keelan Rutledge.
Yep. One of the top-rated centers in the draft, probably the top-rated center in the draft.
And then he took the guard out of Oklahoma. And then beefed up the defense a little bit more, taking defensive tackle Caden McDonald out of Ohio State, linebacker out of Clemson. Is that the one guy you guys said you would take out of Clemson, Wade Woodaz, or is that somebody different?
No, it was somebody different. It
Okay.
wasn't him.
Aiden Fisher. Out of
Yeah, and then
Indiana.
they
I
picked
think
up
it was a
wide receiver out of Boston College, and then a couple of linebackers.
Ooh,
So
the-
they
I-
still
the-
try to beef up their defense, I feel like.
Oh yeah, and like the big part is that they're gonna have to eventually get safety help because I mean they picked up
The guy
Who
at
they pick-
USC.
they picked up Kamari Ramsey, which is a great pick that late in the draft, but they also got Reed Blankenship out of Philly.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
Really? I
They
did
sort of-
not know that. Like I literally did not know. They let him go?
Reed Blankenship's out of there.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know that, Cozy. Well, we also haven't covered the NFC East yet.
True.
Wow.
Actually,
All right.
that was I thought that was wasn't that our first with the Eagles and
Did we
Jalen
do
Hurts?
the-
No,
No,
We
we did
did.
the AFC.
No, we haven't covered them yet.
No, we did the AFC East.
that's
Oh
right.
yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done the NFC East yet. That's
You're
going to
right,
be a
you're right,
good.
you're right.
That's
That'll
going to be a
fun.
great segment. That's going to be a great segment. And then of course they didn't have a 3rd round pick because Casario packaged it up on a draft day trade to jump up to the 1st round offensive guard Keelan Rutledge, and then he had another 3rd round pick that he flipped to move up into the 2nd round for defensive tackle Caden McDonald. What do you all know about Caden McDonald?
I
Caden
don't.
McDonald is a gap pressure. So instead
Oh,
of
Yeah,
that's
protecting
him. Okay.
their quarterback, they're going to
they're going to go ahead and try and
harass
murder the
everybody
other.
else's.
Yep, which is
Yeah.
what they were the
Okay.
best at
Yes.
last year.
So of course, defense is still Houston's like main thing, bread and butter. And let's hope that the O line is improved enough so that it's not a glaring weakness like it was. It's been that way for years though, so we'll see what
Mhm.
happens.
I mean, like you said,
And
they draft Rutledge and they draft the guard out of Oklahoma, and then in the offseason they are able to pick up Braden Smith and Wyatt Teller in free agency. Like
Yep.
now you got a fresh offensive line to go with Irsay and
Right, and David Montgomery.
mm-hmm.
and look, to all the Texans fans, I was just joking. Actually, CJ's one of my favorite QBs, and shout out to him. He don't want to remember nothing about last season. He even cut his locks off.
Damn.
You know what I mean? He like, we just gonna get rid of all of that.
He did
Damn.
what
We gonna
women
start
do. You know
new.
how women go through a bad breakup and they cut all their hair off?
Yep.
That's what women do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw CJ. I said, wow, wait, CJ, yeah, he even got rid of his locks. So I'm
Wow.
like, yeah, he like, we just gonna forget last
That
season
it even happened.
He
I
got
like
saved.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. Put it in the rearview mirror. Why not? It's over.
Yep. Gotta
Yep.
start fresh.
Get sage, do all that good stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
So now we'll move on to the Jacksonville Jaguars because I'm hoping you all have some things to say about the fact that last year they'd had a 13-4 record, and this year they're projected to have a 9-8 record.
The
Listen.
13 wins was a blip. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah.
They got
Listen.
lucky. Chris Jones sat there and watched Trevor
They
Lawrence
also
fall on
had
the
the
ground.
strongest rush defense against the run, though.
They did,
I
but
think that was unexpected.
Chris Jones watched Trevor Lawrence fall on the ground, pick himself back up, and then fall back into the end zone again. They should not have
I
won
just
13 games.
no. I want them to put Travis Hunter on one side of the ball and give him some packages on the other side of the ball. That's what I want. Because listen, I'm with Chris Carter on this. He is a phenomenal athlete, but he's not a better athlete than Charles Woodson, Deion Sanders, or those guys who really did it at a high level.
Mm-mm. He
Right?
doesn't have
He's
track speed
just
like
not.
that.
He's not. He's a phenomenal athlete. I take nothing from him. And those guys could only do it in small packages on
Mm-hmm.
the other side of the ball. And you're not those guys. You know what I mean? It's one thing to do it in college, but you was also playing in Colorado. They needed you to do that.
You were at
You know what I
you were
mean?
at
We
HBCU the year
talking
before
about a
that.
program that's been historically huff since Eric Bieniemy left it, right? And they had a blip when Steven Montez was the quarterback, and they went right back to stinking after he
Mm-hmm.
left, right? So, yeah, like give it because he's going to stay injured otherwise, and you need that kind of talent on the field.
So that kind of leads into my question because I was going to say, do you all think he should play both sides of the ball? My answer was going to be no,
Absolutely freaking
not in
not.
the NFL.
He needs
Nope.
Dealing.
No,
No.
and here's the
he
thing:
needs to stay on the defensive side of
I
the ball.
think he's a better DB than he is a receiver.
Mhm.
Put him back there at DB, and then get some packages like Dion did. Give him some wide receiver packages where he can line up and get busy there too. But you need him in your defensive
There's so
backfield.
much
That's what he gonna do.
there's so much fine finesse work and fine detail work when it comes to being a receiver. If you're dedicating so much
Yep.
time towards the defensive side of the ball,
Oh,
it is so
listen.
hard to try
Yeah.
and
Listen,
change that movement and
route
motion
running.
style. Like
Yeah, it just route running to footwork to
when
all of it.
when you're running backwards for 50% for 70% of the time that you're on the field, like you're it's different than when you're dictating and trying to change and trying to shift where you're trying to manipulate a defender. Like that is such
Mhm.
different motion.
He's more of a natural. Like I've watched that kid. I watched him in senior year of high school, and then watching him at Jackson State. I'm like, no, DB is where he's going to have his bread
Oh,
and butter.
he could be a 4 or 5 pick season guy on the defensive side of the
Yeah.
ball if he just commits.
Yeah. I didn't think he should have played both sides in college, but that was just me. And definitely not
Well,
in the NFL.
But that's what Warren Sapp was like because he was doing that. He said we literally had to take his cleats. so he wouldn't practice.
Oh wow. So it was him.
Talk about
He
somebody.
said we had to take his cleats. He said if we didn't hide his cleats, he would be out there on the field.
Oh,
Well, but see, but the good side of that is, if he was out on the field, that means he wasn't getting in trouble. He wasn't doing anything he wasn't supposed to be
Oh
doing.
no, Travis ain't gonna get no trouble.
No, only
Yeah.
trouble
He
he's
ain't
gonna
gonna get no
have is
trouble.
his fiance wife.
and put a muzzle on that broad.
Oh
Yep.
I
my
was
god.
saying,
I think it's his wife now, right?
yeah, are they
Oh,
married
I think
officially?
they got
I don't even
married.
yeah,
know.
they're
Yeah,
married.
they're
Oh,
Oh,
married.
that
But
They're
poor.
married.
damn, put a
I
muzzle
made
on her.
sure.
She been
She
real
made
quiet
sure.
lately. She been quiet.
Yes.
So maybe somebody
Yeah,
had a
she got
Oh
conversation.
the
no,
she
because
got
she
the
knew.
ring and
Here's
got the
the
money.
thing. I'm sure.
There you go.
I'm sure somebody pulled her to the side. And probably was Coach. Coach Prime. They're like, "Hey, you about to fuck up his bag. Shut your ass up."
In the nicest way
Stay
possible.
your ass off the
And
social.
you know, he said it nice. I highly doubt Sap said it nice.
Sap did
Well,
not.
no, definitely did not.
Sap said it
And then
without
of course
saying
the
it. Put a
Jags
muzzle on
lost some
that
really
broad.
Dude, the
the
Jags are.
Jags lost some really important like starters this year. They Devin Lloyd and Travis Etienne, always mess up his name.
Mm.
To
Oh,
the
Again,
Saints.
gone?
Yeah, Etienne's out of
yes,
there.
Yeah, to the Saints.
Etienne
Damn,
is now with the Saints,
Mm-hmm.
damn.
That's
and Lloyd
crazy.
went
He
to the Panthers.
he was that workhorse.
That's the
Yep.
thing. I was about to say, dude, if you look at the Jaguars running back room, it is terrifyingly atrocious.
It's very thin.
They believe
Yeah,
in
ATM was
what's
the
the kid?
workhorse,
Tootin.
man.
Shout
Tootin,
out Tootin.
Rashad Tootin is their
Yeah,
guy.
that's rough though. That's rough.
Oh, damn. Damn. There were better running backs in the draft. Like, you could have.
Well, that's who they picked.
That's
Chris
true.
Rodriguez
Um,
Jr.
yeah,
Chris
no, that's who they
Rodriguez
picked.
and Amir Abdullah are their other two running backs in their stable.
That's rough.
Well, hopefully,
That's rough,
hey,
J-Ville.
hopefully it works out for him. We'll see.
And then even
Hey,
through the draft, you figured the Jags also did not have a first round pick. First time
Nope.
in their 31-year history that they didn't have a first round pick.
Yeah, you win
Which they-
13 games. That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's that Duval. That's rough, Duval.
But
Yeah.
hey, they're kind of employing the Ravens formula to restock, because they're figuring they're going to get 3 compensatory picks in the 2027 draft because of who they lost this year.
And the Ravens and the my thing is the Ravens and the Niners have won what with those compensatory picks? Since those compensatory picks become a thing. I was a Niner fan, and John Lynch loves the compensatory picks. Those are what he goes for: third, fourth, fifth
They
round
can
picks.
help you build, but they can help you build depth, Cozy.
They can help you build depth, but where's the depth when our entire starting lineup is injured going into
First
January?
of all, you all need a whole new strength and conditioning coach and team.
Nutrition. I'm just
Don't
saying,
get me started.
it's
Man.
just
Where is Jay? Where did he go now?
the compensatory picks.
I was here for a minute and then it blanked out again.
Oh, okay.
You know this thing.
The compensatory
Does
picks
what it
do
wants to
really
do.
well when you have an outstanding scouting department and guys who have an eye for talent and that also know how to work with your coaching staff to get guys that are going to work within that specific system. We'll
Well,
see if the Jags have that. I'm just saying, like I said, since the Ravens have been really focused on those compensatory picks, we haven't seen them get past the AFC Championship or barely even get to the AFC Championship. Same with the Niners and the NFC. It's just
and I think too, Rick, the reason that they're projecting that they're going to have that 9-8 record is because we're now rolling into this part, because they won the division last year. They got a tough schedule coming up. They've got the 5th hardest in the NFL because they were division champs last year.
yeah, it's
And
going
they
to be
did
rough.
lose a lot of talent. So we shall see.
Trying to be the Ravens with no run game is going to be tough.
Actually, one NFL analyst, wait, because you're going to love this, graded the Jaguars offseason as the worst in the entire AFC.
Ouch.
I mean, they didn't get better anywhere. Where did they
No,
get
that's
better?
the thing. That's why I'm like, I don't think they're going to be second in the division next year.
They might be. I'm not going to lie.
I think they're going to either be third or last.
They might be dead last. I'm putting. You know what? I've got the stock in my boy. I got the stock in not D'Amico Ryans, but in Saleh. No,
Wait till we get to the Titans, because
yeah,
man,
no.
talk about an overhaul. They will look
Eh.
nothing like they did last season.
How do you think they're gonna take the 2 London trips? Like as
I
far
mean,
as
they might as
players
well
and
just
their
move there.
bodies?
They might as well just
Right.
move there. There's no need for
That's a lot.
There's no need for 3 teams in Florida. Just move them over.
Well, yeah,
Just move them
we
across the
talked about that
pond.
on Watch the
Yeah,
Dodge.
you
Like,
did say
why do
that
they
in
have
another.
3 teams in Florida?
I
How
have
do
a
they know?
I have a very strong stance on it. They're also the newest team in Florida as well. Like, there's
Yeah.
go on
Are
across the
they
pond.
the only team going twice to overseas,
I
or
think
are
so.
there others?
They're the only team that's played there every year
They're the only
since its
team that definitely
inception.
has 2 London games. No, they
They
definitely
do.
have
You
2
talking about
London games.
Jacksonville still?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Yes,
Talking about Jacksonville.
Duval ain't letting that go. They are
No,
not giving up that. Hey,
you're
they're
right.
not giving that up.
they'd have to pay crazy money to even try to get out of there.
Like the
Okay, so I'm
Queen
going to
don't
move
got
on
money.
now to a team that, man, they could not catch a break last season, and that is the Colts.
Yeah.
They started off red hot at 8-2. They were like everybody's pick, and then the bottom fell out. They had although they did have a top 10 scoring offense,
Danny
their
Dimes.
defense struggled. The Colts front seven is elite against the run. However, the secondary was terrible. They were 26th in passing yards allowed. So their total offense was ranked 9th in the NFL, and their total defense was 21st. The late season collapse exposed their lack of depth too, which means that which I think it's in the notes I sent you. They against number 1 receivers, they're 12th, right? But number 2, they're 21st. So if they don't have somebody opposite Sauce Gardner, they really struggle on the back end.
So what I have to say about that is because I was watching the Colts a lot last year, and just because I was curious why they were looking so good. Charvarius Ward in I think it was week 4 or 5 took a stray football to the dome on the field during warmups. Took a stray football, came from the punter or something else, hit him in the head. We didn't see him the rest of the season. So that was their cornerback 1, no helmet. That was the cornerback 1 going into the season. That's why they made the trade for Sauce Gardner. Then he gets hurt. They're both coming back this year. So you have now 2 what you consider number 1. What would you consider number 1 corners in the league?
1 and 1A. They're both very good CBs.
And this is why we wear helmets, boys and girls.
But no, I mean he was just doing. He was stretching. He was stretching and got. It was crazy. It was freak accident because I was watching Pat McAfee's show and because he's a big Colts fan.
And this is why we wear helmets, boys and girls.
Like, what are we doing? How is our top corner? How is our top secondary player taking a football to the dome?
Even if you're stretching, if you're on the sideline, I always said as a coach,
helmet on.
Gosh. But yeah,
if Jay was the coach, he'd have like those signs posted everywhere. Do you have your helmet?
Even if you're not in pads, listen. If you're stretching and balls are flying around, put on a damn helmet. Pause. That sounded crazy.
I was waiting for that.
Did sound crazy.
I was laughing. I couldn't even get it out. That was funny.
And then of course too. Here's the other thing: the Colts have the 3rd easiest schedule in the NFL. Although they open with a brutal stretch against the Ravens, Chiefs, Texans, and Commanders. After that, it is smooth sailing.
I'm like, they also might have the best running back in the NFL, and with that, the best run game. Like Jonathan Taylor is a dog. Puts up Madden numbers every Sunday.
Yeah.
So the run game can stay true.
I mean, we'll get to it when we decide who we're all taking, but the experts project that the Colts will have an 8-9 record.
I see them doing better than that.
They're tweaking.
I do too.
I got them on double digits.
And then finally, we have the Tennessee Titans, who were awful last year. I don't even know what their record was. I'm sorry, 3-14. 3-14 was the record last year.
Yeah, that's trash.
That's absolute trash. They gave up you and my defensive gurus. They gave up 478 total points on the season.
Jesus freaking Christ.
They
Yikes.
were averaging, their opponents were averaging 28.1 points.
If you know you can go into a stadium and put up minimum 4 tuds, dude. Oh my
Insanity.
Lord.
I mean, think about that. 400 anyway.
People were just
So-
writing them off as a win.
Yeah.
4
Like,
tuds.
yeah,
a
we're gonna
game.
win this one this week.
Yes. Well, that's a
Mm.
win. That's a win.
Ah.
Their defense had an inability to generate turnovers, obviously, or stops in the red zone. Their
Well,
offense
you
was
gave up
addressed
that
that.
many points. I'm sure that was the case.
I'm like, they addressed that though. They addressed
their offense ranked 31st, and their defense ranked 21st. So they were bad.
Oh damn!
Rookie
Jesus,
quarterback.
damn.
One
Rookie
NFL
quarterback.
analyst said they had the most talent-barren team in the league.
I will
Ouch.
say their skill positions in secondary were horrifyingly awful last year.
Absolute
What
dumpster
the
So
fire.
can we
hell?
talk about the fact that they went out and hired Robert Saleh, and then he, of course, brought in Brian Daboll, who he's hoping can do for Cam Ward what he did for Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, screw that
But
guy.
did you see 23 players? They had one of the biggest overhauls
Wait.
entirely.
And they did a fantastic job for what was in floating out there in free agency. They did a fantastic
Cupboard was
job.
bare.
Uh-huh.
They didn't have nothing. They had nothing.
They did a beautiful job. They go and get John Franklin Myers, who was honest. Everyone wants to talk about Nick Bonito last year because he was the guy who got all the sacks for the Broncos.
Yeah.
John Franklin Myers was the reason. Like, John Franklin Myers was putting so much pressure up the middle and forcing to where Benito was able to just one step and get around whatever tackle or tight end was lined up on him.
I mean, Lindsay, I took a look at the list of 23 players. I was like, oh my God.
No,
and that's not including what they got in the draft.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was working when I did the when I did the when I did the breakdown that I sent y'all. I was working because that was the list of players that they added.
Yes, I was looking at this list like, oh my God.
And I like most of them. They got a lot of good talent that I would consider what would be in the league budget talent. Guys that you don't have to pay max contracts
to
top end contracts that are going to give out production.
Yes. And then, of course, in the draft, because when they made their pick, you and Jay hadn't come on yet for the draft coverage, and when they picked Carnell Tate, we were like, "Wait a minute, that's not who they were supposed to be." So they have a true number one now.
They do. They got a number one. They went out and got another defensive end to go on the other side. Like, they addressed a lot of stuff, like you said. Their inability to force turnovers and things like that. They fixed that. They go and get Irsay out of New Orleans to go play corner for him, who's a turnover machine. They go and get Jermaine Johnson and John Franklin Myers to go with Jeffrey Simmons, and they draft Keldrick Fox. So you got a brand new, fully fresh defensive line to go with your defensive head coach. I'm curious and excited to see what they do this year. I'm also super excited to see what type of leap Cam Ward takes now that he's got skill guys to go with him.
And
so you say they win
Brian
more than
Daboll is a horrible head coach, but he's a very good OC.
Yeah.
Yes, that's where he needs to stay. He does not need to be.
He needs to stay there. He's a terrible head coach.
He needs to stay drawing X's and O's. He does not need to be leading.
Now, what do you think his chemistry is going to be with Cam Ward, though?
I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be good because Cam's not the type to get upset by anything.
Does he like hard coaching? I don't know enough about him.
I mean, he had Cristobal, so yeah, he can deal with he can deal with an asshole for a coach.
Okay, well then
yeah, because by all accounts, Daboll's a dickhead. So.
That's what I'm saying. He can deal with an asshole for a coach.
Complete fucking.
But Mario's a dickhead. So
that's what I'm saying. Cristobal's an asshole. So like.
So he's used to it. He's got some thick skin.
He can deal with it.
Be fine.
He can deal with it. He also
Okay.
he
Yeah,
also
he
played
played
up.
for Mario Cristobal, so
He
yeah.
also spent some time up in Washington, like not actual Washington, but Wazoo.
Washington
Like
State.
so like
That's when
so
he
he
came over from Immaculate Word, right?
uh-huh. And
Yeah,
so
and he listen.
he was doing some things
He
for
was doing
Wazoo
some
that I have
things.
never seen out
Yeah,
of
and
Wazoo.
man, he was doing some things at Wazoo that I hadn't seen anybody like. Gardner Minshew was great there, but like Cam was doing some things, bro.
It
He
was the
was
way he could
moving
extend the
like
pocket.
literally
Woo!
when we played them up there. I was kind of nervous because he was smoking our secondary, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the defensive end that played for 800 years that got the interception.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're giving them more than 6 wins?
Yeah, I'm giving them more than 6 wins.
hell yeah,
And wait,
absolutely.
wait, and I didn't even give you I didn't even give you the cherry on top yet, which is
Uh-oh.
they have the easiest schedule in the
Oh,
entire
yeah.
NFL.
with a
Oh wow.
fresh
Wow.
with a fresh head coach
Get
trying
it
to prove
done.
himself
Pac-12
after
game.
coaching for the Jets. Yeah. 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 I like this roster. I don't know if they make playoffs, but they're gonna make some noise. They're gonna
I
do a
feel like
hell.
they're going to come in third in the division.
They're
I
gonna
don't know
come
if they'll
up.
be wild card spot, but I feel like they're going to be third
Oh,
in the division.
I got them sweeping Jacksonville.
I was going to say maybe even second.
I
I
I
got
still
them.
got
think
them
Houston's going to
second.
win the division.
I
I do
got
too.
them second.
I
I got them third. I love Unova, but I got the Colts winning the division with
Me
the way
too.
their
What?
schedule is set up.
Me
Wait,
too.
hot
that
take,
means
hot take. Ew, we got to remember this
Me
episode.
too.
Wait, you have the Colts taking the division?
Oh
Yep.
100%.
wow.
100%.
wow.
Oh, wow.
Until injuries rocked them last year, which was literally their quarterback and their entire secondary. They were the best team in the NFL.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, they were 8 and
Uh,
2.
Okay, so Cozy,
Danny
you have
Dimes
it.
off to the
You,
torn Achilles. Oof, I don't know.
you said you have the Colts and then who?
Colts, Texans, and then Titans, Jags. Titans are on their way up. They're still building though.
Nope. See, I got Colts, Titans, Texans, Jags.
Wait, you said Colt.
He's
Wait, say that again, Jay. Who did you have?
his is
Colts, Titans,
more
Texans,
controversial than
Jags.
mine. He's got Texans finishing third.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, wait a minute, what did he say?
No, the Titans Texans makes it confusing.
Okay,
But like,
so my picks are going to be I'm still taking the Texans because I think their defense is going to be better than anybody's. Texans, then I'm going to take the Titans, then I'm going to take the Colts, and at the bottom, no. In my mind, Colts are going to be at the end. Sorry.
you got Colts finishing last.
I do. You know
How
why? Because
come?
Daniel Jones is coming back from an Achilles injury, and I don't see him playing that well
But
this
here's the thing.
They got
He's
Anthony.
not. Listen, if they can keep a clean pocket, he still can drop dimes, right?
Uh-huh.
He's
Yeah,
not.
he can.
He's not a play extender like that. He's not. He's
I
not a
mean,
runner like that.
he
You know what I
was
mean?
before.
Like
I mean,
we
before
see,
his injury, he
dude
was
try to run
scooting.
a touchdown and then fall on his face at the end.
Not wrong,
That's
but he was scooting. I like to consider him.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on, because I was looking at the analyst. So I am the Houston. Number 2, I have the Titans.
Right.
Number 3, I have the Colts, and number 4, I have the Jags. I have the Jags coming in last.
Yeah,
Jabari
I got
said he
Duvall at
got
the end.
the
Yeah,
Colts, Texans, and he got the Colts, Texans,
Jags
Colts,
and Titans.
Texans, Jags, and Titans.
Oh, he's got the Colts coming in first.
thank you,
Okay,
thank
Yeah, I
you.
got it. Yeah, there you go.
Nova, Texans,
we'll
Titans,
see.
Colts, Jags.
I'm surprised you even like. I'm surprised Nova went Titans too. He hates the Titans. He hates Tennessee.
But I absolutely think the Jags are going to completely regress. I do believe.
Oh, I think it's going to be an absolute shit show in Duval. It's going to be bad, especially with their owner
because
and
because of their schedule.
yeah.
And then, of course, they've got 2 London games. They've got, I mean, that when I saw their win, I was like, oh my god,
It's everything stacked up for them to be ass, along with the fact that they
Yeah.
have no run game at all.
their schedule.
Well, I
is-
got the Texans, Colts, Jags, and Titans to be last. Will, what's
okay,
yours?
you got the Titans last.
Yeah, we'll see.
Um,
I
You
gotta
got
see.
Julio.
Well, this is the fun of it all. This
going
is now,
Texans,
hey,
Colts.
the fun is really getting ready to start.
Texans.
Going Texans, Colts, Titans, Jags.
Texans,
Wait, what?
Colts.
Do that one more
Tex-
time.
Going
Will?
Texans, Colts, Titans, Jags.
Titans.
Same as mine, just his 1 and 2 are flipped
Texas,
for mine.
Colts.
So
Yep.
he's
And
got
I have
Texans,
the
Colts,
Titans
Titans,
number 2,
Jaguars.
and I have Titans going second. Okay, I still have the Texans winning the division, but we'll see.
I got them finishing 2.
I'm not completely confident in my pick. I just think their defense is better than everybody else's in the division,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like defense wins you games in that, especially in that division.
I'm just looking at most complete team, and the Colts have a more complete built
I
roster.
can't trust a quarterback coming off a blown.
Now I do
That's
like
valid.
the Colts running back better than I like David Montgomery, but we'll see how much he has left in the
It's the
tank.
O line that too. It's the O line that the Colts have in comparison to Houston as well.
Yeah, man, just running behind Quinn Nelson. Can't lose.
Yeah, you can't lose. You can't lose.
If I were to change
Gosh.
anyone, I'd flip the Jags and Titans only because the Jags have those games in London.
They have a lot of road games, and
They
over
they
6-11.
they just got to move them over there, man. Like y'all said earlier.
Yeah.
they should.
Thank
They're going to
you.
start playing.
But
But we'll
the year
see.
in
We'll see
London.
how that
You
affects
see the
them.
Jags will beat London's first football, beat England, the UK's first
Yes.
football team.
Just move them across the
Yes.
pond. Just
100%.
plop them over.
The Jaguars.
Exactly. They can be the
We're gonna go see
Jaguars.
the London Jaguars.
Perfect. The Jaguars. Yes, exactly. It's not
Well-
like the Queen don't have money.
Right?
No. Plenty of money. Well, that's all I got this week for
That's
NFL
great.
Frenzy.
Cool.
Now we need to pick. We need to ask Nova, Jabari, and anybody else in the comments. Who are we covering? What division?
Chat,
next
what we
week?
doing next week?
Crosby ain't going to the
Y'all wanna
49ers.
mute it?
Okay. I agree with you on that. I don't think Crosby's going to the 49ers.
Oh, he says that's
Okay.
why I say the Texans are finishing second. No, it's because I just like the Colts as far as like the roster they got.
And
Jabari,
I like
Nova,
the
who
chemistry
do you
with
want us
that
to cover
O-line and
next
Jonathan Taylor too. So.
Jonathan
Like
Taylor's
what?
so hard to bet against.
NFC East.
NFC East, there
NFC
it is.
East, there it is.
Okay, we need to get ready to argue next week, y'all.
I like it.
I like it.
NFC
It's
East. I
NFC
like it.
East.
That's gonna be a good.
Just know that I'm
That's
always
my
going to
favorite
pick the
one to
Cowboys to
cover.
come in last in everything, whether they
Just
are.
because
or not.
we hate the
Just
Cowboys, Jay?
because
Is
we
that what
hate
it
the
is?
Cowboys.
I'm like, I got 2 teams in that division that I still love ragging on. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun next week for the NFC's
NFC East.
season preview. Oh man.
Liz,
Yeah,
wait,
can't
I need to
wait.
drop it in our chat so I don't forget.
Yeah.
I wrote
'Cause
it.
I'll start-
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
I
Okay.
wrote it down.
Awesome.
NFC East.
All right, that's all I got for the NFL Frenzy tonight.
That's it. So we
Awesome.
can.
Sound like
Thank
somebody
you.
frying chicken, don't it?
Right.
That
You throw the
sounds
fries
good,
in the grease and you
Okay,
move.
did you just see what Nova just posted in the chat?
Oh
No.
my God.
I missed
What?
it.
See,
Aw.
that's still being the bad influence with the viewers.
What happened?
Can you put it back up? I missed it.
I missed
Put
it.
I
it up.
never
You
put it up.
Put it up.
Oh boy.
We got to
There we
cover
go.
We got to
all
what?
9.5 inches for Jerry Jones.
Oh,
Oh.
God. That's funny.
Yeah, he's never living that down. I'm sorry.
Never,
No.
dude.
No.
Jamie Foxx closed his phone so fast he went, "Oh my God." Oh shit.
Yeah,
And that
bro.
is an oh my God moment for
that
sure.
dude's clap. But man, we'll be back next week with the NFC East for NFL's on fire. And yeah, as usual, I'm Jay Hollins for CO, Liz, Hill, and G Cozy. We're gonna sign off, and we will see y'all next week. Same bad time.
Same bad time, same bad channel.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
And watch.
Thank
Oh,
you.
don't forget to
what
like
is
and
it?
subscribe and share.
Like, comment,
Like,
subscribe.
follow,
Like.
subscribe, share.
You know,
All
yeah.
of that.
Turn our
All of
socials
it.
up, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tell a friend.